Hey, what's going on, world? It's me again, Ethan Smith, aka Mr. P.I.E.N, another daily dose positive postman, or is it a evening session of expression sessions, barbershop edition here with my co-host Trey. On my right, y'all left. Special guest to my left, my battle, my brother, Killer Wolf. And Trey, tell the people what's been going on. Oh, I can't forget about on the ones and twos over there. Y'all can't see them. We got ATX DJ Knox. Pop over and tell the people hi, DJ Knox.
You gotta get a little goofy, you know what I'm saying?
So every now and again, I might have to pop up and read the comments. And Trey, talk to the people real quick. Tell them what's been going on. Happy New Year to you, brother. Bring the people up to speed. It's like our third show.
Yeah, this is the third show.
What's going on?
You know, I'm excited about tonight. We're gonna keep putting these shows up. We're gonna try to get to 2 times a month.
No, we're gonna try, bro.
Well, we're gonna do 2 times a month, and we're gonna keep giving everybody good inspiration, good motivation, and keep feeding positive energy. You know, 2020, it's all about scaling up and taking it to the next level.
So what you got going on that open up the new year for you? You know, start getting yourself in the right direction.
Man, a lot of reading, a lot of working out, a lot of meditating, and everything that happened last year, I left it last year. This year is all brand new, clean slate, no decade. So,
okay, that's good. That's real good. Well, he don't need an introduction to me, but let me give y'all a little bit of introduction real quick before I turn over the microphone to my brother, Wolf, Killer Wolf, Shooter 6, man. I call him everything. But what he was like to me when I first met him, Trey, he was like, I don't know, he was like a little brother, but I don't know if he knew I seen him that way. It was like, I knew I was from the D, and I knew the attitude that I had. I wasn't going, I was positive, but I was going down the wrong direction.
okay.
I knew I could persuade people to get them to do what I wanted them to do. Not saying that was the case for him in particular, but I knew that I had that power over people. So by it being my second go around that basic training, I seen the heart and determination he had, you know what I'm saying, to go in the right direction. And you know how I go in the military, bruh. If you black, you white, you can find your group of people. It's people in the military that ain't doing nothing, that ain't getting promoted, that ain't doing jack. They just get the check on the 1st and 15th, but they still bum. Like he said, they shit for real. They still bum. So anyhow, in basic, I seen that he had something in him. So I used to pull him to the side, like, yo, shoot, I don't even know what I call him. They're like, well, come on, baby, let's get these push-ups in with me. Like, come on, this is how you shine your boots. Like, hey, man, go hard. Bruh, when I met this cat, he was like, this height now, 105, soaking wet.
105.
I swear. So anyway, this is my brother, man. We only knew each other from basic training. 2002. 2003, Iraq happened. I'm in the Michigan National Guard. He in Fort Hood. He deployed, I deployed, man. We come back in contact at the Family Dollar on 1825 in Pflugerville after not seeing each other in 12 years, bro.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Small world.
And look, I don't know if Mike's might be going now. We might have to go get better. Okay. So anyhow, we come back in contact like that, and you would have thought as if we never broke contact.
You got that military bond. You know?
Man, this is my brother right here.
Listen,
this is my brother right here.
I got people I know from growing up. I got my college friends. I got my military friends, and I got a closer bond with all my military family.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Everybody just separated when we get up out of there.
Yeah, exactly.
So, with that being said, the man, the myth, the legend, my brother, my friend. I think my mic going out again. I need some batteries. Let me see that.
Mic check.
I'm gonna go get batteries and let y'all hold it down. Yeah. So, with that being said, my brother, my friend, Wolf, man, tell the people something about yourself.
You
gotta talk into it. No, you just gotta talk close to it.
My Killer Wolf, aka Killer 6, man. Look, I'm in the Austin area, working people out, got people getting bodied by Wolf, man. If you need to get worked out, I get you right. Whatever your fitness goals is, man, I get you right. All I ask is you come when you put that uniform on, you come your ass to work. That's all I ask, man. If you come out, come to work, and I get you right. Whatever you want, man.
Tell them how long you been doing it. How long you been in fitness, man? How did you get into it?
Well,
Turn me down a little bit, DJ.
I basically got into it.
Can y'all hear us out there?
I don't know.
No, they good. Go ahead.
I basically got into it in the military because you do PT every fucking morning, you know. So basically, you know, it's just been my passion, man. Then I look at it as you find something to do that you like, and then you stick with that shit. Then people start checking me out in the gym, and then I like, hey man, let's get on board with it. And from there, you know, I'm starting on Killer War Fitness. You know, sky's the limit, man.
No limits, man.
I'm much in the flow game. I do flow, whatever you need done, man. Tile, all that good stuff, you know.
Oh, you're in the
But yeah,
game, huh? Okay.
Oh yeah, I do the flows, man. Bamboo, all that good stuff, man. But yeah, this
You
my
me both. You me both.
this. Oh, okay.
Hey.
This my
Yeah.
brother from another man, motherfucking Smitty, man. Always been my brother, taught me everything in the game. You know what I'm saying? The military. This guy coached me and basically got me through down basic training. I was a knucklehead, but he got me right. He used to wake my ass up, man. Hey, let's get up through the pussy. I'm like, fuck, man.
Hold on. Y'all go ahead, man. Y'all go ahead.
But yeah, man.
What's
Just
going on,
out
bro?
motivation, you know.
A little motivation, hey. It's 2020, it's a blessed year, you know. So how's everybody doing out there, man? We out here on
Live your life.
January 27th, 2020. What you gonna do to better yourself? What you gonna do?
Yeah. Basically, man, trying to be a better husband, you know. I look at things while I mess up and try to, you know, patch that shit up.
Yeah.
Be a better husband, continue to be a good father. Trying to get to this bag, man. Basically, trying to get to this bag, you gotta have a couple different hats on these days.
Man, I got about 10 hats.
You got to, man.
Yeah, I'm a barber, a promoter.
Either you work on your own dream or somebody go hire your ass to work on theirs, man.
Exactly.
You gotta get out there and get it anyway, man. Any way you get it, man.
Yeah, great minds think alike, so we just out connecting.
Yeah.
Trying to push and take it to the next level, you know.
Yeah. I keep it going.
Keep it going. Let's go.
I gotta keep it going, man. On the apologies.
Mr. P, we got another guest. Go ahead and keep it going, you know.
Big Trey, how y'all doing? I came in late, but we gonna need to show out. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Let's get into this. All
right, here we go.
Let me check that out.
Let's go.
Okay, man, excuse me. I know I be doing some weird stuff, but this expression sessions, man, it's just the barbershop edition. And this is how I go down in the barbershop. I'm not one-dimensional. I'm not judging nobody. I want everybody to be who they supposed to be, man. JBY, just be you, man. Everybody that you see sitting around me are people that's near and dear to me, are people who want more out of life, who see more for themselves out of life, and who deserve to have more out of life. So this is family to me. So just rock with us as we get into this conversation and this topic that I want to talk about that I know is near and dear to most people's hearts sitting here. My topic is legacy. Don't be trying to rush me, man. My topic is legacy. My topic is...
We ain't got much of it in the family, so, you know.
Here's the thing, though. We're not talking about what we have in the family. When I talk about legacy, when I talk about... You gotta let me talk, man. We can't both talk at the same time. We can't both talk at the same time. I'll tell you what my point is if you want to know, but you gotta listen. You gotta listen to me. My question is, what legacy do you want to leave behind? What legacy do you want to leave behind? And when you think about leaving a legacy behind, what does that even mean? And it says leaving a legacy behind, it means putting a stamp on the future. and making a contribution to future generations. So what legacy do you want to leave behind? And when I think about legacy right now, just to bring it current, I think about everybody talking about Kobe Bryant and a tragic death and the legacy that he left behind. So I want to know, when you think about legacy in that terms as a man, as who you are, where you want to go in life, what legacy do you want to leave behind for your children? What legacy do you want to leave behind for your grandchildren? What legacy do you want to leave behind for your wife? Like, what legacy do you want to leave behind? So that's the question I want to talk about today. And how do y'all even feel with the whole thing with Kobe Bryant and the legacy that he stood for, from a basketball player to a father to a husband? And do you see yourself in that and him in any way? And I'll leave the mic open for discussion.
Yeah, Kobe was he was great. I remember, I think it might have been like 96, 97.
bro.
I remember getting
You can use that thing. It just won't echo through there.
I never get those.
Oh, okay.
It just don't echo, but they hear you.
I love those shoes. And like I said, I was watching those games, those Laker games. You know, I was from Dallas, so I remember every year in the playoffs, Lakers always eliminated the Mavericks every single year. So it was always watching Kobe, and he had that determination and that effort, and he never played on the court. He had the serious face. Even on and off the court, he was all about business, you know. But he was a good person, but he was disciplined, like, you know, like military folks. So
Yeah.
I just look at it like, yeah, he was great person, and it's unfortunate that happened, you know. But I guess, you know, God called him home, and he had to go home, you know.
Yeah, that's good. I mean,
And one thing I gotta say about that is he did leave his legacy. As you see, he was passed on to his daughter Gianna, and like she had the same will and instinct to do what he did. Like, as far as I'm gonna push this as hard as I can, I'm gonna go as hard as I can in everything I do. So he was already pushing his legacy forward. You know, everybody in life, being a man, you're gonna have your mess ups, you're gonna have your fallbacks, and people gonna talk about that a lot as well. But they don't see what you do in your regular life. They don't see how you bringing up your kids, how you bringing up the people around you. All they see is what they show on the media. So Kobe Bryant, even being the figure he was, still showed an honorary, respectable person, you know, even through the mess up. So I'm just saying, if more people could be like Kobe, it'd be a better world out here.
It'd be a great world. You're right.
Great world, man. Great world. Man, what I respect about Kobe, man, is his motherfucking grind, man. His grind, the way he take care of his family, man. He had that little girl out there mostly every game, man, just giving them dap and everything, looking up to him, man. I respect that. What up? But yeah, man, Kobe, man, that's a terrible loss, man. But we all got to pull together, you know. Live your life, man. Live your life. We gotta, life short, man. We living on borrowed time, bro. So, that's how I feel about it,
Oh man, I do. Hey man, it's like, so Kobe thing, like my whole process on the whole Kobe thing, right? Like that is tragic. Like that's the Kobe thing is a tragic thing. I 100% agree with it. I cannot deny that. But what is it just a front? You know what I mean? Is that just because you don't just fly up, you run around in fog, and for some reason you fucking fall down.
We were talking about that. I was talking about that
earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Especially being ex-military, that making sense.
Yeah. It's like, wait a minute, it don't make no.
What was it?
Look.
I think it was on Comedy Central. They had a play on how he would die. They had a play that he'd be in the helicopter crash with his trophy. He's talking about just passes the trophy, pass, and then it blows up.
I seen that.
So it's like you want to try to make fun of his death, like this is really something that's just something tragic. It's not something you make fun of. Like he had a family, he had and everything else. But you want to make fun of everything because it's not happening to you. If it's happening in your family or somebody that's closely that you knew, then be a totally different story. You want to be saying smiling and grinning about it.
I don't believe in the conspiracy theories. I just think it was a bad day to fly. I don't know why they got up in the air in the first place. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to see here in Pflugerville in the fog. So, I don't know.
About that. Okay, so Kobe Bryant, Kobe Bryant. We can talk about why did they fly, where was he going, but like it's almost saying, why do you drive in the rain? Why do you drive in the fall? because you're used to it. Like this pilot, this wasn't his first time flying in the fall.
We don't know who he is though.
We don't know who he is, but 9 times out of 10, this wasn't his first time flying in the fall. This wasn't Kobe Bryant's first time flying in the fall or probably in harsh, extreme weather conditions. It's like us being in the military.
Yeah.
Black Hawk pilots flew when weather wasn't good. We went out when weather wasn't good because it's what you was used to. If you've been flying for 20 years, it's like you've been driving your car when it rained real hard.
But see, you're
still doing it.
But see, you right though, because in my Bradley, when it rains heavy, the fucking sights be shit, man. Right. But at the same time, we had to make that shit work.
And here's my thing.
So
when you're an alpha male, like Kobe Bryant is, when you're an alpha male, maybe like this pilot was, because you have to be at the top of your game to feel like you can pull this off. You have to be at the top of your game to feel like you can go further. You're not thinking about death. You're not thinking about this is the end. You're thinking about I have a goal. I have a task that I want to accomplish, and nothing is going to stop me from accomplishing my task. I've went through harsh conditions before. So that's my question. Like Kobe Bryant left a legacy. I was doing some research on him earlier, and he was in the Philippines in 2013. Okay. And a reporter asked him, what legacy do you want to leave behind? And Kobe Bryant's response was to maximize his potential and talent. And that was his legacy, to maximize my potential and talent. And it's probably not a person sitting here or a person that knows Kobe Bryant that can say he did not maximize his potential and his talent.
Oh, yeah.
So he fulfilled his legacy.
He did that.
As men sitting here, I want you to think about that. As people sitting here on this camera watching us having this conversation, I want you to think about that on a deeper level, because this is what it made me do. Understand that.
Are you maximizing what you doing?
I'm maximizing
yep.
my potential. Hey, I know Kobe Bryant is great, but what about Ethan Smith? What about Wolf?
There's a lot of us that can't answer that truthfully.
And that is absolutely fine that you can't answer.
Sometimes it takes you a little while to figure out when you get to that point.
You can answer it. Nah, you can answer it truthfully, because long as you know that you gave it all the fuck you got. You know you didn't leave shit else. You left every fucking thing on the floor. You can answer that truth.
That's true. If you know you left everything on the floor.
You left everything on the floor.
You also have times where you know that you didn't leave everything out there that you could.
That's true.
You said I could have did more. I could have did something different.
You gonna have them days,
You're gonna have them days. You're gonna have them years. There's gonna be moments in your life you say, yes, I could have did something better. I could have extended my motherfucking goddamn manhood and grasp what I wanted to at that time, but I didn't.
I feel you.
I got a quick question.
Go ahead.
So
I want to
legacy versus purpose. Go.
Legacy versus purpose.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned with fulfilling my purpose, because see, if I fulfill my purpose in life, it's what God granted me to do. If I fulfill my purpose in life, if I go after what I'm supposed to do, where I'm supposed to go in life, my purpose in life will create its own legacy.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing what I'm intended to do. See, little do I know, I've already created my own legacy. I've had friends from you to him to my cousin to my best friend back in Detroit to tell me, bruh, you've always been inspirational. We look and we see the way you move, and you inspire the way we move. We take what you say to heart. My man just told me, like, and I didn't know this, like, he felt like I taught him some stuff in basic training. I look at him being younger than me, and he inspired me the way he moved with his wife, the way he moved with his finances. Like, I'm inspired by him, and for him to be inspired by me, it's just like, yo, I'm already creating my legacy. But the reason I'm creating my legacy is because at 40 years old, I discovered what my purpose was. My purpose was to do his. My purpose was to give.
But you know what? You know what? I needed your ass too, because we all need that person to kick us in our ass, be like, man, you slacking like a motherfucker. This dude here, he'll tell you if you fucking slacking, he gonna come tell you, man, hey, you need to get this shit doing. He like, what you doing? You ain't going no school, you ain't doing this, you better get it popping, man.
We all need that as men, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we think we doing our best as hell, you know. No, I know you can do more than that. I know you can bring that extra fire about you. That, you know what I'm saying?
This how I started to grow. This how I started to grow. I started to hang around folks. You gotta bump shoulders with motherfuckers that's doing greater than you.
You want to keep.
You gotta bump shoulders with them dudes, man. You got to.
If you're the smartest person in your group, you need to find the new group.
You better build. Yeah, exactly.
Period. Point blank.
I think I heard you say that shit. Yeah.
I use this. If you listen to me, can I see that? Listen to me. We talking about defining legacies here. Here's the thing about Kobe Bryant. I want to keep us on topic. Here's the thing that we understood about Kobe Bryant. For most, he was hated in the NBA. He didn't have any friends. He didn't have a lot of people that respected him. They didn't like his attitude. But nobody had an issue with
worry about that.
Again, nobody had an issue with what he did on the court. Anybody would have loved to play with him. Kobe Bryant wasn't focused on what they were saying about him. Kobe Bryant was focused on being the greatest player in the NBA, period. And when we focus on building our life, or when we focus on building the legacy that we supposed to create, we're not worried about what other people say. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Trey, you were just talking about we fall short sometimes of the things that we know we should do. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's biblical. Paul said, I don't, and I'm gonna mess it up because I'm not the most religious, but Paul said, I don't always do what I want to do, but what I don't want to do, I do some from time to time. You're not perfect, but the thing I realized that we have to do, we have to stop getting caught up in our past and so wrapped up in our future. Like Kobe Bryant was doing what he normally do, flying to practice, flying to the game, doing what he normally do, probably enjoying that moment, and he lost his life. We stop looking at what the moment is. I don't care what you've done in your past. I don't care what you're thinking about in your future. If you're not living in your moment in life right now, your life is not going to change. If you're not living in your moment if you're not living in your life in your moment right now, then you're missing the best part of your life, because the best part of your life is happening right now. You building your legacy right now.
Hey, the present predicts your future.
Absolutely.
What you're doing right now is going to move you
I used to
more.
always look forward or always
I've been needing old niggas
myself
around
for the
me.
past. So
What's going on?
Looking at the present makes a lot of sense. So you won't have to be worried about the past. The past is gone.
It's gone. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. Every moment of your life is the most important moment of your life, because that moment in your life never comes back again.
Never.
If you, like Wolf said earlier, you can make that decision that my life is going to be better. You can make that decision that I'm going to go hard and building my legacy. You can make that decision. Making a decision is the easiest thing that you will ever have to do. I'm making a decision to change my life tomorrow. I just decided that. But here's the hard part. I got to work on building my legacy. Kobe Bryant had to work on building his legacy.
Every day.
1,000 shots a day?
Every day.
How many heads did you have to cut to become Trey the Barber with all these followers and being promoted by Damon John from FUBU? Like, how many heads did you have to cut? How many hours did you have to work out in the gym? How long did you have to coach?
Forever.
It takes time to build your legacy. What legacy do you want to leave behind in this life? Like, MLK left a legacy. Nipsey Hussle left a legacy. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant left a legacy. You are creating and leaving a legacy for somebody else.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta put this thing down. I want to let y'all talk. Here you go, man.
That's Mr. P.I.E.N. Mr. P.I.E.N. took over.
That's what we need right now, is what I'm saying.
Man. So that's what I want y'all to think about. Real talk. Like, what do you want your legacy to be? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't have anything to do with money. And I know all of us know that. We understand that.
But you also got simple people that want simple legacies. I just want my kids to do better than what I did.
And that's cool, but what is better than what you did? Because you have to know.
Leaving them something to grow with, leaving them a guidance, a direction to go to, leaving them on a path that they want to do, not something.
How do you think you do that, though? How do you believe you do that?
By providing them everything they need at that time.
What is everything they need at that time?
Guidance.
Okay.
Guidance. You gotta have. What do you call it? Support behind them.
Okay.
You gotta be involved in their lives. It's not just, hey, I'm gonna throw you in this shit. I'm gonna throw you in there. Whatever you want to do. But then I'm not gonna be there for you to see it. I'm not gonna be there for you to watch it. I'm just gonna say, hey, yeah, I did that for you. But no, I want that support. I want to look in them stands. I want to look at the stand, or I want to look at the bleachers, and I see you over there. Whether you're upset with what I did or not, whether you're upset with if I stole the bar, or if I acted too smoothly, just be there. So I know I got that confidence. I know I got something at home that's gonna check me. Hey, that's gonna check me. Like, yeah, you might have messed up, but you could have did something better.
Your legacy for you would be your children seeing you as a good father and a supportive father to what they needed.
A supportive father is also a father that wants them to do whatever they want. I don't care if you want to do dance.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care if you want to do hip hop.
Here's the thing.
You can want to be the best goddamn what you call that, a trampoline bouncer.
Here's the thing.
I don't care.
Here's the thing that I believe that where it comes into play that for me, it's always about show and tell. I was reading the article. Well, I wasn't reading the article. I was doing some research on the speech. And in Forbes magazine, they say 65% of the world are visual learners. So we learn by what we see done, right?
Yeah.
And when I think about that, I think about my children, and I think about when I was a child. I didn't do what my parents said. I do what I seen my parents do. And so I'm saying that to say this. For most people, again, it's only 65%.
Yeah.
It's only 65%. There's an outlier here, 35%.
It says, don't do it. Don't do what I say. Don't do what I do. Do what I tell you.
Okay, again, I get that.
I ain't gonna lie. I was a motherfucking knucklehead.
Here's the thing. Let me finish.
I was a knucklehead.
I completely understand that. Right. Let me tell you. I completely understand that was the way we was raised. Do as I say, not as I do. But now for me, and I'm only speaking for me, as a 42-year-old man, I completely understand that doesn't work. I understand it's show and tell. So for me, in my mind, to give my kids the best version of life is for me to go after and give myself the best version of life. Like when my kids see me go to school and push myself and be mad about having to study and getting the grades, like my son was failing in school and I was on his head like, yo, you got to do this, you got to get it together, and it wasn't working. So when I backed off, and
you told me about that shit.
I was like, yo, I ain't even studying the way I'm telling him to study. So if I'm leaving a legacy, I gotta show him by example.
Yeah.
So I stopped talking to him and I just started doing my work. And I started talking about my grades and I told him, look, man, you going in the 8th grade, so now you gotta do your own thing. You know what I expect you to come in the house with. Come in the house with what you need to come in the house. I don't take your game. So I'm saying all that to say this. It may not have been poured into you. But when you know better, you have to begin to do better. It's like you said earlier. You got to start somewhere. I'm talking about building a legacy reaching billions of people across the world speaking. We on a laptop, bro, a phone, and we making it happen with what we have. You got to make a foundation by showing them, bro.
One thing with that as well. You gotta show them, and then also be there to support them.
Absolutely.
Because if you show them and you tell them do different from what I'm doing right now, like I know you see what I'm doing, but from what I'm telling you, like we said earlier, I can tell you one thing, but when you see what I do, you're gonna try to do the same thing I do. So in order to have that guidance and that order in your life, and then try to push them further, you have to provide that environment for them to keep moving.
And in order for you to provide that environment for them to move forward, in order for you to provide the platform for them to build a legacy on, for them to extend your legacy, you have to first establish a legacy. If there's no legacy established, there's no legacy to carry on.
Yeah.
Jay-Z said it about being the first one in his family being rich. I had to break a poverty mentality. Now I've set Blue up to my family won't know poverty again. I broke the curse.
Yeah.
I had to lay the foundation. Our parents didn't give us the legacy. We didn't get that. We're leading with what we had. We lead with what we had, but I'm not blaming them. I'm saying that this day and stage in your life, you gotta understand what legacy are we leaving though.
Look here, I came to Texas with a motherfucking duffel bag.
Don't tell them about it. I'm gonna be quiet. Let y'all go.
That was it, brother. Came this bitch in a duffel bag, man.
No.
Jay-Z didn't blame his parents. You can't blame them for
my parents was
what you doing right now.
Yeah.
How you moving forward and how you leaving your legacy for yourself.
My parents did their thing. I can't lie, bro. My parents did their thing, bro.
tell the youth, to tell the kids that's dealing with poverty, that's in the struggle, that's broke, that's on welfare, that's in and out of jail? What do you need to tell them to move forward? Because I was in the same position. And it seems, it sounds good, but what if you're in a hole? It's like you telling me this, it's like I'm living in this hell right now. How do I get out of it?
You know what you do? You tell them, look at my struggle. I've been where you've been. I'm doing the same thing you're doing. You had to find where you want and what you want to do, and then follow it. No matter what anybody else says, follow that with all your heart. Whether they doubt you, whether they do anything. I'm pretty sure people say you can't cover nothing, right? Oh yeah, exactly. You had that,
but a lot of people ain't got strong minds to deal with that.
Exactly. You push through it. No, I know I could do that.
What about with the people that ain't got strong minds? Though? What do you tell them? Or like,
don't want to listen.
Yeah.
When they don't want to listen, it's like this.
Thank y'all for joining in. Make sure y'all share this video.
What they talking about?
Like, comment down below.
You ain't gonna listen to me, but you're gonna have to figure it out on your own. Because I'm trying to give you a blueprint, but if you don't want to listen to it, you're gonna find it out.
And that's
my question for you. Here's my question.
Okay, there you go.
To try to pull us back in. When we think about Kobe Bryant and the legacy he left, when you think about like somebody like Michael, I'm just kind of wrapping it all.
My phone still on speaking mode. No, you can't. I just want to
All right, anyhow, like I was saying, in all seriousness, like when you think about that, when you go home, what do you think about your legacy being? Like for me, real talk, knowing that speaking is a part of my gift, knowing that speaking is what I desire to do, knowing that what I say actually inspires people, hearing these different stories, like I'm not really too much concerned about how I remember when I left. I'm really more concerned about what my next destination is. But I often wonder that I would be lying to say as a human being that you don't think about how people see you. Like, what do I want to leave behind for my children? When I think about Kobe Bryant, even his daughter that was with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, he left behind hard work pays off. Like, no matter what, Kobe wasn't known for complaining. Kobe wasn't known for pointing no fingers. He wasn't making no excuses. He was going to get it. So when I think about the legacy that I want to leave, it's like, for me, at 40 years old, living in the basement at my sister's house, I had to come to the realization, everything that I've done wrong, all the people that I blame, what I didn't take responsibility for. And like, once I took responsibility for myself, once I took ownership of that self, that's when the change started. That's when I started building a new legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to look in the mirror. People quick to point the finger instead of looking in the mirror. So when I think about legacy, I know most of us didn't get a good legacy. But what's the legacy? All of that, man. Like, what's the legacy we want to leave behind? And that's what I want to know, man. When you think about Kobe legacy, I said to myself, man, okay, Kobe Bryant passed away. Like, wow, like I ain't tripping on that because I don't know him personally, but as a human being and just knowing the energy he possessed and what he stood for, it's just like, wow. But then it also makes me ask myself, what am I doing with my time? Like, what are you doing with your time? You got one shot at this to lay your platform and leave your legacy. Like, when you have kids, bro, you're leaving generations for the future.
Hey, but then again with that, you have no time limit on how long you're gonna be here because Kobe didn't know he was gonna die at this age.
Absolutely.
Hold on, just like grandparents that being 109, 110 years old, they know they was gonna live that long. It's not about what you do, it's about how you live your life. It's about how you treat others and the karma that brings back to you. I'm not a big religious person, but karma, I believe, is a big thing. If you put out good energy to the people you around, the people you were with,
that makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah,
it's the same thing it's gonna bring back to you. Because God is gonna fill you with this.
You put out negativity, you get that shit back.
Exactly.
Right.
And I'll tell you, I'm not a genius at all. I ain't go to college, nothing like that. But I understand, basic general knowledge. It's not hard for us to appreciate one another no matter if they're doing worse than us or doing better than us.
I'm not.
Appreciate you for you staying on your.
I'm not discriminating any of that. When I think about it in the way we talk about it, people have been talking about Kobe Bryant, or we talk about entertainers or stars who we feel like are greats and a legacy that they leave behind. My question that I ask myself is, somebody's watching me. And what am I doing with the legacy that I'm leaving behind? Whether I want to or not, somebody's watching me. Whether Kobe wanted to be famous or not, for going after his gift, for going after his dream, somebody watching you. Like you said, karma. What is my footprint that I'm leaving as somebody watching me? Like, people see you at the gym. Why do they come to you and they want you to train? Like, why do they want you to train them? Because they've been watching you and they see the results of how you get down. So they want to be a part of that. So when people see you as being inspirational or positive, like, they want to be a part of that. So as a man, I ask myself, what's my purpose in life and what do I want to leave behind? Because I don't want to just be here to work and then die. And they just be like, well, Dad was good. He did 30 years at the plant.
And bro, one of my clients is about 50 years old, had a lot of fucking diabetes medicine and shit. And you know what that guy told me last week, bro?
What's that, man?
He off all his meds. Says doctor say he going on the right path and everything. And just that little piece of person that I helped, man. That's a lot, bro.
And that's
a lot. You saved a life, man.
And again, that's a part of who you are.
Yeah.
Helping other people. And like, you got the fitness industry thing. It's something that you love. Fitness is a part of your purpose. It's a part of your passion. And like, once you got clicked on, you've been on ever since. From Big Swole Wolf to Lil Cut Up Defined Wolf, like, you've been on ever since with your purpose. And your purpose is blessing somebody else. That's defining a part of your legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you have kids, you get to write the next chapter.
His legacy. Yeah, but what you gotta find is your legacy.
That's absolutely right. Absolutely right. But and I'm glad you said that.
You gotta find that itch, man.
Yeah,
Scratch
you
that.
gotta find your
But also, you might also go through. Hey, you might also go 3 or 4, 5 or 6 things that you thought you wanted to do, but it's not that. And then when you find something that you actually,
But you'll know. You'll know once you get hold to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No.
Listen to me, man. I am not the one to tell anybody about when they gonna find their purpose or how they gonna find their purpose. I don't know if you heard me say this, but it was right before I turned 40 years old. Where God had a conversation with me, like, either you gonna turn your life around and you gonna do what I'm telling you to do, or you just gonna be this guy. You gonna be EJ, still cheating on your wife, trying to hang out in the streets. Like, I already knew it. So it took me. Oh, that's my what's the name? EJ is it's that other personality that I got. We all got several of them. Yeah, we all got several of them. So, but I ain't denying it. But all I know is this: that personality had too much control. So what I'm saying is this: you may not know what it is right now, what your purpose is, and what to build your legacy on. It may take you some time. But now that the fact that the question has been raised in your mind, once the mind has been expanded, there is no going back. So now you're going to want to know what is my purpose? What legacy do I want to leave? I have a son that's watching me. You know what I'm saying? Another son on the way. They watching me. So like, what's your legacy? Kobe Bryant built his legacy for his children. You built your legacy for your daughter. What's that?
What? Yeah, he just had one.
Who?
Kobe.
Yeah, he just had a little girl in June.
Oh, I thought you said you had a son on the way.
Who?
Oh, okay.
No, I ain't got no.
I said we missing out,
No. Your boy done. Look. The floodgates is closed. I'm done. No, I'm done. I turned that off. The legacy is done with my one son. The legacy is a wrap. It's a done deal.
My legacy still going. I want to be the better man.
Like you were saying, you trying to find legacy. I'm gonna tell you when I found my legacy. I remember we were going to Afghanistan in 2009.
I like that music.
And I was cutting my first sergeant hair. And you know what he kept telling me? Because he found out I was a barber. And I was cutting everybody's hair.
Yeah.
And he told me straight up, "You gonna be a barber." I said, "Man, I ain't gonna be no barber, man. I'm in the army." He was like, "Why are you even in the army? You're gonna be a barber. I see all these people that you're cutting, and you made me the unit barber." And I thought about it, and literally people were throwing themselves at me. So once you find that one niche,
You'll know.
it's gonna like the light bulb's gonna go off. And here I am cutting hair. I left the military. I haven't worked a regular job in 8 years.
That shit's scary when you walk out them doors, though.
And I won't never go back to working a regular job because I can cut hair all day and night and talk to people because I'm trying to help people out to like,
Man,
you know, just like Wolf when
y'all barbers kind of like counselors too, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Cause you know people come in with their problems and everything, man.
Man, I talk to 10 to 12 people a day about what they got going on.
You ain't gotta be a counselor. All you gotta do is listen.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, every day about marriages, kids, divorce.
Every day, man. Every time I.
Everything come out the same thing. We all have problems with a woman, whether it's marriage, whether it's a dispute or anything.
It's only a problem if you see it's a problem. But here's the thing, though. That goes back to being part of your legacy, who you are, what you do. What I understood when I had that conversation with that higher power I call God, I look back on my life and I understood that everything that I did was always part of customer service. From working at Burger King, I stayed there because it was a part of connecting with people. Working at 2 Men in the Truck, it was connecting with people. I got along great in the Army because I got to connect with people.
Motivation speaker of the motherfucking platoon right here, man.
Like, I've always wanted to just be around energy and people. It didn't matter the amount of money. If I could work indoors and make 50, 60,000, if I got to be in the cocoon, that ain't for me. That ain't a part of my legacy. Like, life is short, bro. Kobe Bryant was 41 years old, doing what most of us would probably, I ain't gonna say kill for, but some of us wouldn't mind trading in our life at certain points in time to take a part of his life. I'm good right now, bro.
He had everything.
And he had what most people would consider everything. But just like that, it can be over. Like, yo, your time is short here. If you're not focused on building what God has called you to do, the universe, on building your legacy, what we doing here?
I see it differently. Like the only thing we have for a legacy was your basketball career.
Who, Kobe?
Hell no.
Oh, no.
He had more going on besides
Come on, man.
Wait, but God, get his bike, bro. Get it.
Hey, before y'all do this,
I'm listening.
I'm listening. Hey, when Kobe came in at 18,
17?
17. The only thing you want to know about how good he could play. How good he could play. When he played with Shaq and he got all the rings. Oh, it was Shaq rings. It was Shaq rings. It was Shaq rings, right? What they said. Mm-hmm. No, they ain't bring him up until he won one without Shaq.
He won 2 without.
That's a team effort, man.
Exactly. So I said, when he won 2 without Shaq, he's like, oh, it's not just Shaq anymore. But Kobe put his own legacy. He made his own person out of the world, and not everybody remembers him.
Right? But okay, so how does that? Listen to me. This is what I want to know. We know Kobe's legacy now at this point. Y'all, we all know Kobe's legacy. My question is,
who's gonna know our legacy?
Absolutely. What legacy? It's like when I come to Yogi's house.
Who you gonna touch? We talk about why I'm not around family like that sometimes. We all have family members who we don't hang out with because the legacy that they leaving is what we used to have. I'm glad I'm off live because I might get in trouble with my family. I'm glad I'm off live. But if I want to go to a different area and build a different legacy, I got to get with different people. So my question to me is, what legacy do I want to leave? I see somebody like Kobe Bryant, who most people think have it all, who you might think is invincible, some people say, but God can touch anybody. I don't want to waste my time out here when I'm supposed to be giving this to you. What if I never said nothing to you about push-ups? What if you never went to the gym and stayed with it? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a purpose for why you're here. And I think as men, definitely, it's our mission to discover what that purpose is. You got to find that shit, man. Have to. You got to.
I need you to coach me on being my personal trainer.
Okay, I got you.
I don't like putting t-shirts no more. and I love working out.
Shit, basically, you know you want to educate yourself for sure.
Yeah, but I just want to know how to teach somebody else besides, because I know what I can do for me.
Exactly. You in the same boat I was in. I just started on going to get actual certified. Because I used to take people and go off my military experience, which everybody don't respond to that shit. No. That's right. You know, I was running clients away. They're like, oh, fuck no, Wolf too tough. So once I got in them books, man, I started learning about people's you know, their body weight, how they body move. You know what I'm saying? That shit get all into the scientific that I never knew about. I'm just an old grunt.
Yeah.
So basically, man, you gotta educate yourself in whatever craft you do. And basically, just like the military, I broke my motherfucking arm Bradley gun down in the motor pool until about six every morning when I stayed in the motherfucking barracks for a whole 3 months. And now I can do that shit in my sleep, man. You just got to educate yourself and repetition. And then, you know, you'll be great at anything as long as you put your mind to it.
Here's the thing about that, man. Let me see that. The thing I learned about.
See, my thing is I just need to be around people that are positive and want you to do better instead of trying, you know.
But see,
me and you already talk on a regular basis. What you have to do is, what I learned is I had to create my own prison. What I mean by that, I was deployed. When I was going through my tough times, I was grunt for real. I was deployed. I blocked everything out. I was living out of totes in my sister's basement, in my brother's room. Like I had inspiration and motivation. Like no matter who house I was in, when I went inside of my barracks, when I went inside of my cell, when I went inside of my room, it was all my energy. So when I didn't have people around, I could look on my wall and see things that inspired me. And then I started taking myself to different places that felt uncomfortable. Like when I was in school, I started going to the library. I just started talking to different people. And here's the thing. You already got a nucleus of brothers right here that you can reach out to
anytime.
And touch somebody anytime. They're going to listen to you, and we're going to keep it real because we're not just, again, I like to attempt to stay on some type of topic. We're not just talking about Kobe Bryant legacy. I want y'all to think about that. Like, we lost the angel today. But if you're watching this video right now, if you're hearing his message right now, you're still an angel here in this earth. So our mission is to help you build your legacy. And we always gonna be here rocking with you. You know what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about where we start. It's about where we finish. We all have a legacy to leave. You know what I'm saying? We look at Kobe Bryant because that's what the media and society posted up. We look at entertainers because that's what they posted up. But to some kid in Dallas, Trey is Kobe Bryant because he made it out the hood cutting hair. Like Trey told me when he used to watch the, I don't want to mess up the guy's name, but when he used to watch the OGs in the barbershop that cut hair by him, that called him the guy. Like they did leave a legacy. Now he passed it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, our legacy don't take us being Kobe Bryant, but it does take us figuring out who we are, what we call to do, and what our purpose is.
Some people get it found out. You know, it might not spark you until you 35, 40, 50, but ain't when you're 23.
Hey, how y'all doing? Oh, shoot, that's on the camera, man. You got these turned up.
Oh, gotta get it, man.
Leave somebody real in front of me until I'm seeing it.
Well, it's all about having the right people around you. And once you get the right people around you, it's a law of attraction. You know, you get around with good people, their energy gonna feed off into you, and it's gonna make you do better.
Share this video. Share this video. Share this video. What will be the legacy you leaving behind? What legacy do you want to leave behind, and how are you building for that legacy? Share this video, man, with a family member and a friend. Inspiration for your situation, the motivation to relax your mind as if you're on vacation. Real men, real conversation. Please share this video, man. Somebody need this help. You got greatness within inside of you, man. Build your legacy. Your kids is watching you. Your friends is watching you. Your family is watching you. Let me shut up. Share this video.
You can't look at it for the money wise.
Absolutely, bro.
You have to do it for the passion, bro. Like I get up every morning, I knock out about 300 push-ups.
I was gonna ask you, still doing 1,000 a day?
Basically, my body is the canvas. That's what attracts people to want me to train. You know what I'm saying? You have to fix yourself, and then based on what you was talking about, marketing.
Yeah.
Your body is the canvas.
Yeah.
It's the
That's
cap.
it.
Promote yourself, say
Exactly.
Do that thing. You gotta promote yourself, push yourself. Promote yourself to be yourself to yourself. Love on yourself. And then get yourself up out of bed and push yourself harder than you never pushed before. Promote self, push yourself.
He got that car, man.
Oh yeah, I sure did. I left them cards on his countertop because I knew he'd see him the next morning.
But I was already.
Oh yeah.
Hell, this thing.
What your legacy gonna be?
Yeah.
What's
read that shit every
what's your legacy gonna be, man?
You left a couple of
I left him on his countertop, man, because we was sitting there chopping it up.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, man, that's a big moment for me, because see, when I'm asking y'all about y'all legacy and me building my legacy, Trey, I'm guilty of still seeing myself as EJ, what I used to be, even though I've been speaking Mr. P and being inspirational for the last 2 or 3 years. It wasn't until like this brother, you, this brother, other brothers back at home had told me, nah, bro, I start seeing myself like, okay, this is what I'm leaving behind. This is what I'm leaving behind. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm called to do. And the more you spend time by yourself, the more you learn to love yourself, the more you learn to trust yourself, and that power, that authority that's greater than yourself, whatever you call it, whatever you define it, the better you become being yourself. You gotta JBY that thing. You gotta just be you. Because just being you is being enough. That's it. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna have them speak up.
Because everybody says they believe in God, a higher power,
Man.
everything else. Hold on. But the only person that wakes you up and goes to sleep at night is you.
Here's the thing, man. I don't know who woke me up while I go to sleep, but I know this about my body. I only control it so much. When it's ready to go to bed, it's going to bed. No matter how much I tell myself I'm staying up, it's shut down. When it's ready to wake up, it wakes up because I've trained it to wake up at a certain time, and it does. Here's the thing. Whether you believe in God, Buddha, Allah, Jehovah, whatever you call it, a higher power or not, what I do understand about this, when I think about God, I ain't waiting on God to do anything for me. He waiting on me. So whatever your belief is, whatever you believe in, it's waiting on you to get yourself up and go get it. It's not making excuses. It's about taking responsibility for building and leaving your legacy. It's not about what my father did when he wasn't a good father to me. It's not about my mother walking out when I was 7 years old. It's not about me cheating on my wife anymore. It's not about me dropping out of high school. It's not about that anymore. It's about I woke up this morning. I got to take responsibility for what I'm going to do today. And if you're not taking responsibility for building your legacy today, then do you really deserve to talk about a legacy?
That shit right there going.
Oh, for sure.
That shit going.
Listen to me. I ain't never trying to get too spiritual on nobody. I'm talking about my belief. You believe what you want to believe, but believe this. We all got 24 hours in a day, and believe me this. If you don't get up and you don't get out there and work, not your wife, not your kids, not nobody else. If you don't get out there and grind, if you don't come to Brian and think I'm gonna catch a helicopter so I can save 2 hours and spend time with my kids, the hell with everybody else saying I want this.
And then you have to, man. You work how many hours? You know, day the motherfucker work 8, 9 hours.
9 hours, 10,
11. 24 in a day.
You gotta get home and work on your own fucking dream.
You have to.
What they say? If you don't motherfucking work on your own dream, somebody go hire your ass to work on theirs.
Warren Buffett said the greatest
Period.
investment is investing in yourself. And I ain't saying there's anything with working a job, but you know me. I didn't talk about financial struggles because I want to go get a job, and I'm learning how to maneuver and motivate those things, and that's cool. But what I do is I believe and I trust me that I can build something up that's greater within me. You got to start somewhere. You got to learn how to work on yourself, like you said, just like you working for somebody else. If you don't believe in you, how you want me to believe in you?
I got
if you
some.
gonna push you, how you want me to push you?
Hey, look here.
You
I got
ain't waiting
some.
on nobody else. You waiting on you.
Hey, look, and I feel that because I know me. I know what I've been doing for the last 10,
That's all
15
that
years.
count.
I got something.
I know what I can do. So
We're supposed to be talking about legacy. Go ahead, I'm listening.
So my predicament is, in order for me to keep doing what I've been doing for the last 10, 15 years and make me money,
That's me. Okay.
I'm gonna make it go ahead legal. I'm gonna get my other dispensary. I'm gonna get my motherfucking content, and it's gonna be, hey, I'm making my money.
Let me tell y'all this, man. Everybody are not entrepreneurs.
No, not at all.
Some people are workers.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'm not shitting on that, but some people are workers.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody are not entrepreneurs, man. They good at that. So
let me see that.
You know what I'm saying? And that it's easy for us to sit up here and talk like, hey, you need to do this and do that. Run your own business, do that and shit there. But a lot of people don't have that entrepreneur,
this is what I want to say.
you know, that mindset.
And I completely get that, and I'm learning that when I talk about. See, I'm a radical person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the type of person that do stuff that people don't agree with. I leave a job, not have another job lined up, might have $5 in the bank. For some people, that's ludicrous. For me, that's like, nah, bro, I'm alive. I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna survive. I know I got kids. I know I probably shouldn't have done that. I know I should have probably a different way. Yeah. I know. But I'm alive right now, so let me figure out how to go get it.
Yeah.
You talking about what I should know.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that if you got a job, that's a problem.
Oh,
what
no.
I'm saying is this.
Nah.
If you work a job and you know, if you say to yourself every day when you go to that job that this job is a problem, if you say to yourself every day that this job is killing me inside,
do something to change it.
If you say to yourself every day that this job is a problem for me. Wait, hold on, let me finish. That this job is a problem for me, then I think you should change the job that you work until you find something that makes you happy. Because there's nothing wrong with working. You might be a great pilot, but don't want to own a plane. But work for a company you enjoy. You might enjoy being a personal fitness trainer, but you don't want a business. But work for the company you enjoy. And I think that's also part of building your legacy when knowing who you are and what you want, self-discovery to do what you enjoy.
Yeah.
So you remember right. When I told you about, I told my boss, hey, I want to go ahead and do my own thing. I want to do my own thing. I want to have my own motherfucking money coming in. Oh, you know what this motherfucker told me? I'm going to keep you so busy. You ain't got time for that. Oh,
but what did I tell you?
No, that's what I said. I'm like, do I look like a slave to you?
But bro, you do t-shirts, right?
I'm not your slave.
The printer's about 300?
Oh, he got a press at home. And he know how to do t-shirts.
Yeah. There you go. There we go. There you go. There you go.
Automatic or manual? Automatic, manual. You got manual. You got a good dryer. You got
look. Let me see that. Look,
hey.
Let me say something. Hold on.
So
I'm gonna have to holler at him.
Yeah, let me say something. Yeah. Let me say something. Look, man. Let me say something.
You got press here. Yeah.
Let me say something. Let me say this. I know this, and I don't know a lot, but I know a little bit about something. He don't have everything and know everything you probably know about printing t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? That he don't know. What I do know is when we first got together, we was talking about printing t-shirts. He came up with the press and was like, send me something, and he just started pressing. And that's like I was telling you, hey, what would it take for us to start a t-shirt?
I'll be y'all first client. I need some press.
Let me finish. What would it take?
I'm the first client, man.
Here's the thing. When I ask what it takes, I'm talking about the basic level. You got to start somewhere to get somewhere else. I don't have to have high end. I can have simple stuff and move forward with where you at.
If you're looking for one color, like white on white, or if you're looking for two color, black on anything, that's called $20 for a screen. And then whatever shirt you want,
you got a client right here.
I get that.
I give my money to you and this man before I go give it to them.
And listen, here's what I'm saying, fellas. I get
just like that.
Fellas, I get that.
Just
what
like
I'm
that.
saying is this. When I think about legacy, I think about what Jay-Z said about we not taking the check anymore. We getting our cash and we pay you. So my question to you is, how do we take the small, simplest things and start printing up t-shirts ourselves? Not at the companies,
not at his house on the press. You start with what you have and where you at to build your own legacy. Kobe Bryant started in high school at 17 years old, getting up at 5 a.m., and he carried on until he was 37 years old and retired.
Hey, bro.
I'm talking about what type of legacy we build.
That's just like with me. I go to them people gym and get they clients.
Right.
$20-something. I get they clients.
A 14-color purse, expensive, but hey, but guess what?
It's possible.
No. Then you can sit here and release that bitch out. A big color purse, a good dryer, and we'll put it up at the best seat. It's gonna make your company.
All right, let me see if I can get us back on track of where we was at, man. We talked a lot about it. Got local here, turned all the way up. Let me get us.
The best press and the dryer. I need a dryer, a press, and a best seat.
Okay, let me get us back on track here, man. Let me ask you this. How many people, who actually believes that, and we're going to have to wrap up here in a second. Do you actually believe that you're doing stuff towards building your legacy? And it is something that you haven't thought about, that you have to go home and really sit down and think about. Like, what do you want to leave behind? I'm honestly saying to myself, I know I've done some great things in my life. If I died right now today and I had to go and watch my life, I would not be satisfied with where I'm at. So in saying that to myself and knowing that if he wake me up in the morning, I am, regardless if I want to build a legacy or not, regardless if you want to build a legacy or not, you are building a legacy. Regardless if you want to or not, time is moving. So you are building a legacy. What do you want to leave behind in that legacy?
I would say to everybody out there, get you a vision board. I got 4 or 5 vision boards at home. Get you a vision board, you write everything, come to your mind. And then prioritize everything. And you look at it every day.
No idea what's going on.
Yeah. And you talk to yourself every day, church. Everything manifests eventually come to place. Literally, I used to do the same exact thing. And before you know it, all the stuff that I learned about 4 or 5 years ago now came to life. So it's all about just putting it out there, all the ideas about you got. Get your whiteboard and start writing whatever. And before you know it, you keep looking at it every day, it's gonna happen, That's it. That's all it's about, building legacy, But it start off with, if you put it in your mind, it's cool. You gotta put it on paper. Start off right here, but you gotta put it on paper. You gotta put it in the motion. You put it in paper, whether you put it on paper or not, you can have paper when you use that paper. Put it on the vision board. Put it in the motion. Yeah. Hey, we appreciate y'all coming out,
Already. What they talking about?
What they talking about? All right. Yeah. But yeah, it's all about leaving that legacy. Doing what you love to do. What's your purpose, That's what we're doing,
Positive thoughts.
Positive energy, positive thoughts,
All right, let me check it out. So we got everybody kind of moving around. I hear people talking about,
Hey, you can start out coming to the gym with me. I'll show you some ropes.
he already really done.
I'll show you some ropes.
I'm trying to put these things
And let's talk about it, man. So I want y'all to think about this, and not just. I want y'all to think about this as we wrapping up the close out. Something to really lead the people with. Something they don't feel like they was just watching us have a blast. But y'all should enjoy that too, because we are. And I want you to think about that out there watching, what legacy are you looking to leave behind? And are you in the process of building that legacy? Or do you know what that legacy is? And those are 3 questions I challenge you to ask yourself and attempt to answer for yourself over the next 30 days or so. And if you don't know, you ask yourself those questions every day. Because this is not about having things. This is not about the big house, the big car. This is not about the clothes, the shoes. This is not about keeping up with the Jones and putting on for your city. This is about none of that. Denzel Washington said there's never a U-Haul behind a hearse. You know what I'm saying? So this isn't about any of that. This is about what are you leaving behind? What are you placing in somebody else's life that they can carry on? Are you instilling love? Are you instilling kindness? Are you instilling joy, peace, inspiration? Are you instilling health and fitness? Are you coaching, taking young men to the next level? Are you giving back by barbering? Are you giving people joy with the sound of music? Like, what are you doing in your life to build your legacy? That's what I want you to ask yourself. What is my legacy? How am I prepared for my legacy? I challenge you to ask yourself those questions. And if you don't know what to do, here's 3 simple steps to do. Sit down by yourself. Get quiet with yourself. Say to yourself, I am capable of doing anything I put my mind to. What is that thing that I do freely that brings me joy? Repeat that to yourself. Think about that to yourself for a while. And as you think about that self-thought, write it down. Like Trey was saying earlier, whiteboard. Wolf was saying, just go after it. Trey was saying, you gotta just write through it. Just go get it. Whatever that is. Show up to blow up. You see me, I'm wearing it. Show up to blow up. You gotta go for it. It's not gonna be pretty, it's not gonna be easy, but you can get it done, man. So challenge you to figure out what do you want your legacy to be in life? And are you laying the foundation and building a platform to leave that legacy for your spouse, for your children, for your family, for your friends, for anybody that comes in contact with you, man? I need y'all to share this video with your family and friends. You can check me out at Ethan J. Smith on Facebook, Mr. P 77 on YouTube, Mr. P on Instagram. Follow, thumbs up, thumbs down, like, comment, subscribe. Share this video, man. This inspiration for your situation. Hopefully this motivation relax your mind as if you are on vacation. I'm going to let my fellas go ahead and shut themselves out with my counterpart here. This is low-key incognito with all the rules that put me up on game. He over here low-key. He got Dave Dad. He got not Dave Dad. He got Dave John probably on Steve John. And tell people about yourself, man.
Hey, go follow me on Instagram, Trey the Barber. Trey the Barber on Instagram, Trey the Barber on Facebook. Follow my company that I work for, School Style 360. Go check them out. Also, New Thread, go follow them. That's another company that's sponsored by. And then also, big ups to my mentor Curtis and my homeboy Will, man. They doing some big things up there. I wasn't able to get to California, but they doing a barber battle. Last year I was just on stage. But hey, big up to everybody. Check your boy out.
Man, look here, follow me on just Instagram. That's the only thing I really be on, man. Red Con One Wolf, man. I'm always ready. Whenever you ready, come holler at your boy, man. I get you right. Get body by Wolf, like I'm holler at y'all.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? It's Big Curry. I print t-shirts all day with your need something. I'm gonna hire that. I get this discount price for your boy. But anyways, I'm trying to get my own thing going as well. I need the t-shirt printing, and I need them big old hats and designs, whatever you need on your baseball cap. I didn't.
Nah, what you got for him, man?
Me? Shit. Man. Every Friday and Saturday, I be downtown on 6th Street, get a little funk, get a little groove. That's everywhere I go now. You talking about legacy? Shit, my legacy is this right here. This right here, you doing your legacy? Well, your legacy is me, my legacy. And together our legacies become one legacy. That's a lot of legacies. You know what I'm saying? You know, we had a good time moving around. When we doing something important to us, make us feel better. So that's what I'm doing here. That's why I play the music. That's why I'm here with y'all having a good old time and shit like that. And they know that, and they gonna hear that, and they're gonna go back for more. They always do.
They can't even see
They don't
you,
even
man.
know.
There you go.
There you go, motherfucking ninja. And make sure you tune in at HTSBJ9. And what's the YouTube?
Mr. P.
I
was gonna throw it out when it's done.
You say show up the motherfucking block.
That's it, man. It's been real. It's been another wonderful edition of Expression Session, Barbershop Edition with my co-host, Trey. Trey, I always forget the name of the barbershop. Tell me the name. Cutting Edge, man. Please make sure y'all all my support. Cutting Edge, man. Check out Trey. Check out NJ. Check out Vinny. Check out Brother Guy. I got his Rick. Check out all the people over here at Clayton Edge, man. I appreciate the owner for allowing us to use Clayton Edge to promote this positive platform and do something inspirational for your situation, man. Check out Smith Trading on Instagram. That is where he be at. I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in again. Barbershop Edition Expression Session. Tune in. We'll be back at y'all. Be on the lookout for Gangster Follow in February, man. If you like what we do, talk about what we do. Promote this to somebody else, man, so we can keep on going to get this word out. Inspiration for your situation. This is boy, Mr. Smith, a.k.a. Mr. P. We out.